If you're not dying over that clip or an instant fan of
My back. My back. My neck and my back. Hurts. You still coming to the video tomorrow? Are you off work? You ain't coming.
It's at 2.
Oh.
The video is. Bro, Facebook be updating. I don't be knowing until I try to do something that's different.
yeah, his other ones was better. Set your supplies. Yeah. Y'all talk a little bit real quick.
What up, what up, what up?
All right, it's 11 o'clock.
Let go.
You got them queued up, Cam?
I do. Oh, wait a minute, I do not.
Ready?
I am.
Hit it.
You are now listening to The Block with your host, Stefani Love, and yours truly, Black, on KoolaRadio.com. Let's go.
Blah, blah. Everything is everything for Sheezy. Blah, blah. Probably done it all, homie, believe me. Blah, blah. We made the impossible look easy. For Sheezy, I'll never leave my block. My niggas need me.
Good morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Black.
That part.
That part. This is The Block, guys. I am Stefani Love.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I
Okay.
kind of got like cat hat my tongue.
No questions needed.
All right, guys. So today is a beautiful Saturday. Most of y'all may be already out at the St. Patrick's Day parade. This is a national holiday that everybody celebrates and turns up. Well, really, the Irish are supposed to celebrate it, but however,
I mean, you know, when you have an excuse to drink or to do something that you don't normally do, you know, you celebrate.
are you
it.
going to the St. Patrick's Day parade? Black?
No,
Have you ever been?
I'm gonna be on the block.
Okay, cool. Well, listen, guys, it is the parade, but however, people are going to be out there all day long, getting lit, getting turned up, having as much alcohol as they can. So I want to take some time out to tell you guys, you black people, there are 3 things that black people should make sure that they do not do at this parade, at this event, at this gathering. So I'm going to start off with number 1. Number 1 is do not forget that you're black. Don't get out there and forget that you are a black person. Now, what I mean by that
Okay,
is
please elaborate, because I
don't
need
get
to-
out there. Don't get drunk, black.
Well, I'm not. What?
Oh. And just don't forget that you were black. Remember, you are going to be amongst people, white people in specific, no offense, but guys, just keep in mind that when
sounded
you
real
get out
racist.
there, and I'm just protecting my black people.
Okay.
Black pride, okay? That's number 1. Number 2 is, remember, this is not the Mardi Gras parade or celebration.
Don't be sending shots at Zeke.
This
don't
is
send
St.
shots at
Patrick's
Zeke.
Day. So don't get out there thinking that you're Zeke Elliott and get out there and start pulling down women's shirts and exposing their titties and stuff. You are at the St. Patrick's Day parade. There's no beads that you can get for showing breast and stuff. So don't be like Zeke. If you feel like you can't handle yourself, what do you might need to do?
I don't necessarily think that's true, because some people might take beads because they want to see.
But there are no beads. This is St. Patrick's Day parade.
They might be green.
Okay, and then number 3, guys. You might want to just Uber. The fact that you will be out there drinking all day, but don't get out there and park in front of these people's nice homes, because I guarantee you will be towed. So you might just want to just be smart about it. Be proficient and Uber. Take a Uber. That way you can have as many drinks as you want. You can get lit. You can get turned up, and you'll have a designated driver called Uber. How does that sound, Black?
Whatever.
You're a hater. You're the main one who needs to follow these rules. If you were to go to
I've never Ubered before in my life.
We know that, but you have gotten turned up and lit.
Everybody gets turned up and lit. What are you talking about?
Not at like 11 o'clock in the morning. Well, I think you start before that, but that's neither. I don't even think you end from Friday night. You just kind of wake up and then it keeps going. But hey, This isn't about you. This is about the St. Patrick's Day. But anyways, guys, you are now tuned into the Block. That was just a little bit of housekeeping for you Black people that's going to be out there turning up today. However, I do want to remind you that we do have our apps available for free download on Google Play, iTunes, and also Amazon.
And you can call in. And 2, did you find our second winner?
Yes, I did actually find our second winner. Her name is Shantae Scott. She will be joining us at the Jeezy concert coming this Tuesday. I can't tell y'all how ready I am. This is one of my favorite.
A horrible reveal. You're supposed to be like, yeah, I found our winner. We'll get to that.
Oh.
You weren't supposed to do it right then.
Oh, well, I did.
And that's unfortunate. I didn't like it.
Okay, guys. Well, anyways, and then shout out to Koya Treese, who actually won the first Jeezy tickets. Treese, I will be meeting up with you possibly today, if not by tomorrow, but you will have your ticket for Tuesday at the Jeezy concert. Let me stop and take a moment and wish you happy belated birthday. I didn't wish you yesterday because I wanted to wait until the Block today, but it was your birthday yesterday, so I hope it's going well. We wish you the best and thank you for all of your support. You got anything to say to our Facebook listeners?
Shout out to our Facebook listeners. I see some new faces on here today. They're familiar faces to me, but they're new to the Block, so appreciate y'all for tuning in too. And remember, y'all can always call in at any time, any part of the show, if y'all have anything y'all want to say.
All right, and we also have some guests in the house today that will be coming on the show a little later. We have Vicious in the house, who is a very great rapper. He has some good content out there, straight from Louisiana. And then we also have...
You heard me?
We also have the key element. I may not.
Like, you heard me?
Why do you interrupt me?
Because it's funny.
We are finna get turned up.
I told you this show gonna be
because I feel like
real.
I'm gonna have to check a nigga today.
Well, write a nigga a check and I'm good.
I ain't got no check. You owe me $20. Anyway.
No, you owe me my y'all.
No, I deducted your $5 from your Jeezy ticket.
She did not pay me for my bet.
You were already in debt.
How am I in debt?
Because you have a $25 ticket.
Are we going to get to a topic
we're gonna
or
go
not?
ahead. We're going to go ahead, and we're not even going to get into that because we're going to take care of that because he going to give me my money.
Oh, so you trying to debo me?
I ain't got to debo you.
Go to what's the first topic?
All right, guys. So, hey, have you ever been beaten by your man? No, I'm just playing. Hopefully not. But, guys, there was a video leaked this week. If you haven't seen it, you're finna get ready to check it out right now. But there's a coward by the name of Danny Vasquez who decided that it was okay to brutally beat his girlfriend in the stairwells at the stadium. This happened in 2016. However, we are just now seeing the video because it was leaked this week. We're going to stop, take a moment. I'm going to let you guys look at this video and we'll come right back. All right, guys. So while we're getting the video up, technical difficulties, but it's coming. Oh, it's up. Oh, I'm sorry.
Bro.
So as you see them coming into the stairwells. Oh, and they're and goddamn.
But
I'm just thrown off by the video.
No, I know, but
it's just sad.
It's
not even funny, Black.
It's not funny.
So why are you laughing?
Because you're funny. You make me laugh.
You look funny.
That's fine too. But look, no. When I watched the video, I was like, what'd she do? She said so.
And that's my thing right there. Let's just stop. Because why does it have to be followed up with, what did she do? What did she do? It doesn't matter what she did. My
thought process says,
come on,
she
Black.
had to have done something
to get beat like that. Are you serious?
I mean,
ladies, come on, let's go.
I'm not saying it's okay.
Let's rip this boy to shreds.
I'm not saying it's okay. Like, he beat
what
the shit out
saying?
of her. I like, literally, I just wanted to know what she did.
Why do you have to know what she did?
Because
put yourself in the situation. If this was remember, this girl who is getting beat like this is somebody's child. She may have kids of her own. This is their mother. This is someone's niece. This is someone's sister. I don't give a fuck what she did. You would be okay if you saw that of any one of your family members? Are you gonna be like, well, what did you do?
I'm not gonna be okay, but I am gonna say, well, what you do?
I don't even think that question needs to be asked.
Well, I mean, I'm inquiring minds want to know, and I'm gonna want to know what made that transpire.
Why?
What would make him
mad enough? Depending on what she did to get beat like this, will that determine? Okay, so why do you need to know?
Because I want to know. That's something that I inquire about. I'm interested in what she did.
You never cease to amaze me. You never cease to amaze me. I think that I don't give a damn if the girl cheated on him. I don't know if she flirted with a guy. Nobody, not even a man, deserves to be violated and beat like this. There's zero tolerance for that. There's a place for someone like that, which is hell, and your ass needs to be in jail. And just from my perspective of the video, this is a natural behavior of this guy. He not only were you elbowing her in the face and socking her and knocking her to her feet, you then tried to pick up her glasses and put it back on her face. Like, come on now.
Come on now. He did it twice. He was being classy when he put it. No, okay, all right. Let me stop.
He about to get cut.
Let me stop.
He about to get real cut.
No, but I mean, I'm not saying to everybody that's listening to me say that I want to know what she did. It's not because I feel like it's okay, and it doesn't change the fact that it's not okay. It's not okay to put your hands on a female.
It's questions like that, because then let me just bring you. We ain't gonna talk about being sensitive today. That's gonna be out the question. The thing is, guys, this woman, after she was beat, yes, they did shortly after that. He proposed to her. She did say yes, but a couple of months later, she called off the engagement. But when the prosecutors were trying to charge him, once they saw the video, they could not go forward with charges because she did not want to press charges. She didn't want to cooperate. But they called off the wedding. Now, we have heard that he is engaged, and he's not engaged anymore. He actually has a wife, but this is a totally different woman. So now the woman that you see in the video has came out with a statement today, this week, and she stated that looking at the video, she wished that she did press charges on him. And she said that when this incident happened, she really could not recall what went on, because as you see, he was knocking the hell out of her. She probably went numb. She probably was so used to being beat like that after you continuously get beat like that, it doesn't affect you like it would affect a woman like me, who probably would get hit for the first time. Because I'm gonna tell you, if a nigga try to hit me, nigga, you better try to kill me. But anyways, it's not about me. But what I'm saying is, she saw the video this week for the first time like we saw it. And after looking at it, she did say, I wish I would have pressed charges against him. And she's praying for the woman that he is currently with and hoping that he's not doing it to her. But just from looking at the video, this man does that. That is in his behavior. I mean, it's not an isolated incident.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, of course that wasn't his first time.
Just like Black say he'll whoop a stud.
No,
it's just in his nature.
Hey, we're going to bring that up every week. I will fight a stud. I almost fought a stud the other day.
That's not cool. So don't tap me. Because I almost thought you hit me.
I won't fight you, though. You're not a stud.
I know you won't fight me. Regardless. But anyways, guys, so I am totally against domestic violence. There's nothing that this woman could have done. I'm sorry, but there's nothing. She did not deserve this. He could have been a man and walked away. Men and women need to start learning self-control and stop putting themselves in situations to where they have to be portrayed like this, because now this is your image. Now forget that you're a great baseball player. Forget all of your accomplishments. Not great,
because he wouldn't be in the minor leagues if he was great.
Just forget it. Like, that doesn't even matter to me. All I know you by, Danny Vasquez, is you are a woman beater. You are a brutal woman beater. Period. And that's it. You got anything else to say?
Nope.
Yeah. Keep quiet. All right, guys. So, Treese, I definitely agree. I don't know it. No, I don't know if I agree, because I've never been beat like that, and I ain't the woman to take no beatings like that. So, a nigga try to hit me like that, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna try to kill you. And I'm just, that's on the record.
Why would she stay with him if he was...
She didn't stay with him too long after that.
Well, not after that. I'm talking about, like, if he was doing this already to her, why would she stay with him?
Because women are... History proves that the reason why women do not leave these type of relationships is because they're afraid. They're afraid for their life. There's no telling what he's telling her. I'll kill you. All that. So it's easier said than done. And I'm glad that she did finally wake up and leave his ass, because we probably would have been talking about this woman being dead or whatnot. So that's that. We'll come back to this later on, because we are going to talk about some more domestic violence stuff later on in the show, and we'll bring this back up. But we're going to go ahead and jump into a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. And we have our first guest coming to sit on the show with us and get a little bit of information from him and listen to his video by the name of Vicious. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. You're listening to The Block with your girl Stefani Love on VillaCooleradio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCooleradio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCooleradio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCooleradio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
My mic's ain't hot. There we go.
Your mic is hot.
It is hot now.
Just blow it.
What's up? Y'all know we back. We done got your boy Vicious in the building.
Yeah, what's
up, Vicious?
What's up, Vicious? Not much. So you rap, huh?
Yeah, man. You know, I don't just rap. I'm an artist.
You're an artist, so you produce and everything, huh?
Yeah, I produce, do
anything. Like, why are you talking like you from Louisiana?
Because he from Louisiana, you hear me? I gotta change it here, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So what all do you do? You Stephanie threw me off on that question. Like, I really was talking like I was from Louisiana. Nah, but
you got it?
Yeah, I got it. I'm good. Tell us about your song. Your song "Ride Down" that we're gonna hear in a few.
Well, "Ride Down," man. I kind of like I was in the studio one day. I dropped the track, produced it, and it really I didn't really know it was gonna be a song that actually one of the songs that I did a video for. So I actually just dropped the vocals on it, mixed it, mastered it, and the rest is history, man.
Gotcha. You know so what made you, start rapping or, getting into music? What got you into music?
It all started back when I was in probably like middle school. Me and my partners, playing around, just joking, making beats on our chest, just acting crazy and stuff like that. We ain't never knew it was gonna be serious, and then that's when I found out that I had a talent, so we kept it pushing, and you know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Well, okay, Vicious, being that you are from Louisiana, how long have you been in Dallas?
I've been in Dallas 5 years now.
Okay, and with you being an artist and being in the music industry, is there a difference between Louisiana, pursuing your dreams in Louisiana versus Dallas? And what's your opinion about the industry in Dallas?
I love Dallas. I'm still growing.
Okay.
I ain't been out here that long, so I'm still trying to find my way. But there's no difference. It's just I'm away from, the streets. A new start, you know what I'm saying? So you get a chance to get away from all that negativity and all the stuff I was involved in.
All right.
So you can breathe for a little while.
Okay, so tell us, what is a project that you have coming up or that you're working on currently?
Actually, I have Volume 2, The Best Unnoticed Volume 2, Best Unnoticed Volume 3.
Okay.
Hey, you gotta say that in English. You just said that in
English?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to slow it down?
Yeah.
The Best Unnoticed Volume 2.
Okay.
The Best Unnoticed Volume 3.
Okay.
And then I also have Never Sleep Until the Job Get Done.
All right.
That's my latest.
You be talking fast. Sometimes I'll be like, when you say you heard me, I'll be like, no, I didn't hear what you said. I didn't get it that time.
Yeah. He didn't get it. We got it. We all got it.
Well, I had to make sure the listeners got it. I didn't get it. Yeah, I knew what it was, but I didn't get it.
Yeah, and also we got some stuff coming up. You know what I'm saying? Working with really Koola.
So you'll let me get on the track?
Man, you already know you got that, man.
All right, man.
Ready, man.
Don't dumb it down.
You heard it. Black is gonna be on the track with Vicious.
Yeah.
Oh, I'ma eat that beat. It's gonna
be nasty.
I'ma spit hot fire like Dylon.
Dylon.
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah. All right, so Vicious, tell us, everybody is, this world is all about social media. Tell us how we can find you. Do you have Twitter? Do you have YouTube, Facebook?
Yeah, I have all that. I got you could catch me on Facebook. Actually, my government name, Ronnie West Jr. You could catch me on Twitter, Ronnie West Jr. 1.
Okay.
And then you could catch me on Instagram, St. Thomas Vicious.
Okay.
St. Thomas Vicious. My bad.
Got you.
Cool. So you also said that your wife does a lot with you as far as helping you get out here and get known. So tell us a little bit about how y'all work together, because that's something that I'm starting to see a lot more, where couples are starting to build dreams together.
Yeah, actually, she's my manager.
Okay. See, I like that.
First, she's my lover first, my best friend. And she's my manager, actually.
That's so sweet.
And does it work out? Do for someone out there who possibly is debating whether they should work with their spouse, what would be your recommendation for them? What would you tell them?
I would say just listen to listen to their opinion.
Okay.
You know, and she give me a lot of advice about what I should do, what sounds good, what don't sound good. You know, in our accent, she tell me the truth. You know, I might be doing a track or something like that, and I say,
she gonna keep it real.
Yeah, she keep it real with me, and I be telling, you know, sometimes baby, don't just tell me that you like it just because, you know.
Because it's me,
yeah.
I like that.
So y'all ever gonna get on the track together?
Hey, yeah, we done got on some tracks together.
Okay, so tell us a little, what does she do?
She can rap, man.
Okay.
She got that flame.
See, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Flame,
Well, she's telling us no.
Now,
put it off.
I asked that question because it was in the same realm of what we were talking about. But I've heard one of the tracks that they've done together.
Okay.
So that's why I kind of put it out there.
Yeah,
so
she didn't want me to put it on one of my CDs, but it's actually on. If you go on SoundCloud, it's what's the name of that song? How You Know It.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on there.
I got it on the CD, so I just know about a number.
Yeah. How You Know It. She told me not to put it on the CD. I just put it on SoundCloud. You know, she a little shy, you know what I'm saying? She's not an artist.
Okay.
So, you know, she kind of like try to just stick to the management part.
Okay.
You know? But if I tell her to get on there, she can get on there, you know what I'm saying?
Already.
Alright.
She lace it up, have real nice.
So, Stefani Love, can you rap?
I can't rap, but I can sing. And
You can sing?
I'm gonna prove once the studio is up, because I have a lot of naysayers right here in the room. You wouldn't imagine the people who act like they support you, how much of a hater they really are. So it's gonna come to a time where I'm getting ready to prove some motherfuckers wrong.
Hopefully you can get on one of the
thank you, Vixie. Thank you.
And that's where I was going. You start talking about haters.
No auto-tune, no nothing. Straight raw.
Actually, me, you, and Black.
I was about to say we should do a song.
See, I'm here for it. Here for it.
He rap. You know, I'm an
I
artist.
sing.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
I might even play
Y'all
my
hear that?
saxophone on the
Koola?
track. Because I'm multi-talented. Hell, y'all play the sax, nigga.
Oh, hell.
In elementary school, I used to play the clarinet.
Everybody, I think in elementary school, I played the flute.
I played the drums, all that.
All right, so Vicious, we want to show our listeners your video. We want to take some time out. So we're going to go ahead and let you bring your... Wait, one moment. I'm moving a little too fast. You're going to stay right here. We're going to get into some fly shit, okay?
Right,
I think it's very appropriate that we all kind of have relationships going. So this is something that the women can kind of use, okay? So let's get it.
Did you just eye her?
It's the Bloc. And this is that fly shit.
I got some women in here. All right, guys. So this week on Fly Shit, you know, I try to keep my ladies and my men on their flyest shit. So this week, I'm not going to put myself out there, and I'm not going to. Okay, so this week on Fly Shit, have you ever had the question of how to keep things sexy with a guy who snores? I came across an article that I was reading, and the source is sheknows.com, and it was in particular about women who are struggling to love a snoring man. It is a very taxing situation in a relationship, believe it or not. A lot of percentages of divorces, some of the root problems are from the lack of, well, not the lack of snoring, but the lack of intimacy, because of you're just tired because you done dealt with a man, or sometimes even a woman who may just snore like a bear. But I'm gonna give you some tips this week in Fly Shit. So it's sawing logs ruining your sexy time. Sometimes it could, sometimes it can't. But let's see. You love them, you really do. However, you're trying to figure out how you can spice up the intimacy as well as get you some quality rest. A lot of women, when I ask them at work, this is a problem for them. Snoring is a really big problem. I'm not going to say that I can relate to it, but I can't relate to it. But, so you asked, so since sex leads to him passing out first, which leads to an entire night of dealing with the fact that he sounds like a car engine, stalling and starting and then stalling again. And then we spend the next day drinking so much coffee to keep ourselves awake and keep our energy going so that we can work. And then the thought of coming home and then he wants to be intimate with you, but you're just tired. You're not thinking of sex because you spent the whole night before trying to get some rest because he's over here snoring like a bear. But there are some ways.
Hey, wait. Have you ever heard a bear snore?
No.
Oh, okay. I was just.
So there are some ways that you can get through this, that you can work through the snoring and bring the intimacy back into your relationship. So let's talk about how snoring is impacting you first. You need to open up to your spouse, let your spouse know that it's bothering you and that something needs to be done. I know this may sound crazy, but hey, it's something that a lot of relationships deal with. Be tactful though. Since while it's technically not his fault, you're bordering batshit crazy and he's not doing it on purpose. Here are a few small, effective ways to get your sexy back in your relationship. So the first one is you might want to shower before bed. And when I say shower together. Open up his nasal passages, guys. It will eliminate a little bit of the snoring and make it a little better. Have sex everywhere else. Your bedroom has become a serious point of contention, triggering anger. There are plenty of other surfaces in your home that you can choose from. Okay?
Like what?
Like the kitchen counter.
Wait. Don't go too far.
Okay. All right, and then number 3 is morning sex. So if he always falls asleep before you do, start going to bed earlier to get a little head start on some shut-eye. But switch your pre-sleep canoodling. Switch it to, hey, how you doing in the morning? And then, hey, you eliminate even having to... you fall asleep before him. I don't hear the snoring once I fall asleep, once I get the head start. So in the morning, wake him up and remind him of who you are, how you doing. Number 4, role play. All right, so there will be nights where you're going to have to sleep in separate rooms. It is assumed that it will squash any beef between y'all and any intimacy because you are tired. In fact, there is an advantage in role playing. Go out to a bar, pick him up using a your place or mine pleasantry, and afterwards head to your spare bedroom like you just used him as a one-night stand piece of meat.
So what if,
it's a win-win situation.
I mean, to cut you off, what if y'all live together?
That's why you gotta add the role play in there.
Some red pumps.
Yeah, with some red pumps. Go out to the bar, act like you just picked him up. You bringing him home for that one night stand, and then you go sleep in the other room because you know you done put it on him and he is gonna snore for the night. So just go sleep in the next room.
I might just come sneaking. I might just come through the door. You know what I'm saying?
If that works. But those are some tips that you ladies can take and try to implement in your relationship if you do have a snoring engine in your house. I wish the best of luck for y'all, and this was this week's Fly Shit.
It's the Bloc, and this is that Fly Shit.
I do. That's what I snore like a motherfucker.
Black snoring.
We back on.
All right, so we're back, and right now, here is the time where we are going to get into Vicious video. And Vicious, we're going to let you take this moment to introduce your video to the listeners.
All right. I want to introduce Ride Down.
Get closer so they can hear you.
They can't hear me?
One of our listeners said we got T.I. on the show today.
Hey, bro.
I
knew it was coming.
On life, when I first met him, the first thing I said to him is like, say, bro.
Nah, actually, T.I. look like me.
Okay.
T.I. look like me.
So, first thing I said to him was like, damn, bro, you look like T.I. And I was like, I didn't mean to disturb your night. I just wanted to let you know. And we was at the bar, you know what I'm saying? That was the first time I ever met him. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Yeah, I want to introduce the video Ride Down, shot by Cam King, you know what I'm saying? The one and only. Ride Down, baby.
Ride Down.
You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, heard, man.
That's right, nigga. You gotta get your papers in this motherfucker. I ain't mad at you at all. Hey, yo, what the fuck you wanna be when you grow up, rah-rah?
Nigga, if you stupid, I wanna be a motherfucking outlaw.
That's right, nigga. Housing these hoes, you feel me?
Now I'ma set the record straight, and I don't mean to be rude, I'm just gonna tell it like it is, so nigga take it how you wanna. I was raised on the corner, yeah, that project living, distributing them narcotics just to buy new tenants, cause we ain't have nothing. We all come from broken homes, this ain't no Beverly Hills, niggas get killed on the regular, so trust me when I tell you these young niggas is predators. They'll ride for this shit and die for it. It's a cycle, we wasn't raised this way. We was brainwashed to the fact that if you didn't hustle, you wasn't gonna have shit. Niggas in and out of jail at a young age and get out, come back to the block just like a slave. Fist fights turn to gunfire. Look, we living in Vietnam, just in the whole 6-block perimeter. At any given time, man, we trapped in a circle, so watch your back at all times, cause somebody might hurt you. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground, nigga, surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street dry with them whacked out lyrics. But night creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels, and nigga, get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling dime rocks. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground, and nigga, surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street dry with them whacked out lyrics. But night creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels, and nigga, get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling dime rocks. It's like a train wreck, a straight head-on collision, and everybody on a mission for the next big thing. And your friends can turn to enemies in a blink of an eye. So think wise and be careful with decisions, cause the wrong choice will cross you up quicker than you think. Nigga, squeeze and don't blink, then walk off with a smile. Now you swine low enough for retaliation. Wiping bullets off, duct tape the handle so that bitch got grip. Duct tape the clip so that bitch don't slip and start playing. It's a jungle, so you gotta be vicious just to maintain. It's a standoff, these niggas ain't playing, these niggas ready. We don't glorify them hits, but it's strictly about business. So if you talk to the police, then you gon' be a dead witness. Nigga always talking about they side, then get pissed and start singing like a bird. Get served when they release, and then get served when they release. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground, and niggas surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street ride with them whacked out lyrics, but night creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels, and nigga, get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling dime rocks. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground, and niggas surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street ride with them whacked out lyrics, but night creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels, and nigga, get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling down. Don't nothing change but the time, and we be clocking them out. Posted up on the block 24/7, so when I die, am I gon' go to heaven? Now that's a good question. Niggas thuggin' out chill, so we adjust to the problem. It's either me or you, and it ain't gon' be me, cause I'm a survivor. Better stay in your lane before it be an accident. Niggas all about production still. We businessmen, organized to the fullest extent in this crime life. So we switch it up, gotta invest that money, clean it up so we can stretch that money for a longer time. If not, then it was all for nothing. Cause the feds be watching, they kick the door, then they gon' shut the operation down. Raid the place, then seize the state, incarcerate the whole crew, and now you're going upstate. And 9 years behind bars in this fucked up place. In this fucked up place. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground, and niggas surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street ride with them whacked out lyrics, but night creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels, and nigga, get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling dime rocks. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground, and niggas surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street ride with them whacked out lyrics, but night creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels, and nigga, get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling dime rocks. Jokes.
World, you're listening to Villa Koola Radio.com. Tell your friends.
All right, guys, so we're back. Somebody got their balls tickled. All right. That didn't sound right. All right, guys, so literally, I messed up. But hey, it's live. We live, baby. We live. So as you guys seen, that was Vicious video. Ride Down. Shout out to Cam King for producing that video in association with Villa Koola Radio, Villa Koola Media. Shout out to them for putting that together. That was Vicious. So be sure to go and check him out. Go check his content out, guys. He's hot. So the shit is on fire. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Juice Man. When I say the Juice Man, do you know who I'm talking about, Black?
Duh, O.J. Simpson.
God damn, can you just...
Oh no, I don't know. Who are you talking about?
OJ.
I'm a man that watches football, but who are you talking about?
So guys, this past Sunday, the Lost Confession came out. For over the years when all of this stuff was happening back in 1995, we've never heard it from OJ himself of his account of that night. However, the Lost Confession was released on Fox this past Sunday. And for the first time, a lot of us, millions of people all over the world, finally heard it from OJ's mouth. Now, my question is, was this a confession or was he hypothetically speaking? We're going to get into a clip real quick and then we'll come right back.
Tell you a story you've never heard before, because no one knows this story the way I know it, because I know the facts better than anyone. Got to do what we got to do. I'm going to tell you a story you've never heard before, because no one knows this story the way I know it. It takes place the night of June 12, 1994, and it concerns the murders of my ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her young friend, Ronald Goldman. Forget everything you think you know about that night, because I know the facts better than anyone. The story you know or think you know, that's not the story, not even close. This is one story the whole world got wrong.
Violence.
What? No, you cannot label me like that.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on because everything just seems funny.
Well, everything is funny to me. I'm in a happy
Well, there
place
you
today.
have it. There, OJ opened up this Lost Confession interview with explaining that we needed to hear it from him. What happened on the night of in 1994 when his wife was brutally murdered with her friend who was also with her, who was also murdered. For years, OJ denied that he had anything to do with it, but I was a little taken back by the whole documentary that did come out. I take it as a confession. I take it as he can put it out there that he was hypothetically speaking, but I don't think so. I think it was, let me shit on y'all. Let me rub it in y'all's face that I was acquitted of this murder. And there's nothing you guys can do about it. How did you get a chance to, because I did send it to you. Did you get a chance to take a look at it?
First of all, don't be trying to play me talking about, because I did send it to you. I did not watch the whole video. It was an hour and 34 minutes. I pressed it and I was like, yeah, nah, all right. But, I mean, from what I've heard of it, it's him putting shit in your face. Like, it's shit that you know. It's shit that you know. You know OJ did it. We know that OJ did it.
Okay.
And he's finished with all that shit. He's finished with going in and robbing people and stealing their shit. He on a little probation, but he good somewhere in Florida, probably trying to learn how to play golf. So and he needs some money. He needs some money.
And when in 1994, I'm not gonna say how old I was then, but I was young,
like 17.
So I remember little bits of it. What I do remember is my parents paying attention very closely to this trial, to this whole incident. I do remember that. But as I said, I was a kid, so I really wasn't just, whose side are you on? Who do you believe? Who are you supporting? That wasn't important to me. All I knew is that a black man was on trial and my parents were rooting for a black man to win this trial. But as I got older, and I'm a big advocate for women in general and domestic violence and treating women right. I wasn't in support of OJ. I never was, because all I seen was a man who was domestically violent to his wife in previous years before the incident of this night of her being murdered. So I immediately went into the character of how can we believe this man when you have all of this evidence? But history shows that black people have supported OJ just because he was black. There are evidence that were very supporting that he did do this. There was no question, but he did win the case because he had a good ass lawyer, Johnny Cochran. However, I was always taken back that black people were supporting him, but as I talked to other people, they were saying because he was black. But now that you hear it from him, how does it now the black people want to? You got to think they were going to support him around that time because that was the time of the like the Rodney King meeting and stuff. Okay. So, but anyway, I feel like it's just like, hey, you can't touch me at this point. I need money. I can put out this documentary. And he might not even be telling the truth and half of the shit he's saying. He just knows that it'll sell because everybody wants to hear from him. But my what point really is, happened. Black. My point is that now black people supported him for years, right? But now black people want to start backpedaling on. Now they want to attack him and say, "Oh, he's wrong. I can't believe him." But the evidence never changed. We're just now hearing it from out of his mouth. You always want to hear it from the horse's mouth, though. So that's what we needed to hear. So if they would have heard it from his mouth years ago, they probably would have. If he didn't have anything to lose years ago, and it was like, just tell us what happened, man. You're not going to jail. You're not going. What happened? Okay. And well, he might would have said what happened. Okay, so we have a second part of this interview that I want to play real quick, and then we'll come right back to.
The chapter 6, is called The Night in Question. And you write in the book, now picture this and keep in mind that this is purely hypothetical. Yes. Why don't you tell me what might have happened on the night of June 12th, 1994? And let's just walk through the night.
Well, first of all, this is very difficult for me to do this. It was very difficult for me because it's hypothetical. I know and I accept the fact that people are going to feel whatever way they're going to feel. You know, they're going to, you know, whatever they want to feel. In the book, the hypothetical is
Charlie pulls that up.
Charlie. This guy Charlie shows up, the guy who I recently become friends with, and I don't know why you had been by Nicole's house, but it told me you wouldn't believe what's going on over there. And I remember thinking, well, whatever's going on over there has got to stop, right? So we kind of hooked up together, and you know, I'm kind of broad stroking this. We go over, get in the Bronco and go over.
Let's just go back and do the details. Where did you park?
Let's do the detail.
You park
in the hypothetical in the alley.
Right. You park in the alley.
Yeah.
And you put on a wool cap and gloves.
In the hypothetical, I put on a cap and gloves.
Right. Yeah. And you reached under the seat for?
A knife. I always kept a knife in the car for the crazies and stuff because you can't travel with a gun. And I remember Charlie saying, you ain't bringing that. And I didn't, right? But I believe he took it.
Charlie took the knife?
Yeah. In the book.
All right. Got anything to say? There you go laughing again.
Bro, that shit wasn't funny. It was like, she said, so you put on the cap and the gloves. And he was like, in a hypothetical, like, wait, what?
Why do you think he kept putting emphasis on hypothetically? Especially since you can't be charged with it. I don't believe he can't ever be charged with it again. So why? To me, that was just a coward, just to keep putting, you're just like spitting all over the families who are suffering from losing their loved ones.
You think you care about that family?
Obviously not. He is, to me, he is a coward. If someone asked me, how do you feel about OJ? I would say that he is the biggest coward for even allowing this confession to even be aired. One, you share children with this lady that was murdered. So I just wonder how his children feel when they're watching this confession of their dad hypothetically speaking about situation. It wasn't a hypothetical. I think he was just putting that term in there to be real petty and to just, he doesn't give a fuck. Like, something to me, that is, we are looking at a psychopath. And I don't know how long it took for him to become a psychopath like this, because like I said, I really wasn't into OJ because I was young when all that happened. But if I had to label him, he's a psychopath. To even sit there and just laugh at, if this is someone that you really honestly say that you loved and you share children with this woman, that's a psychopath. To sit there and laugh and even put emphasis on hypothetically speaking, this is not a joking matter to me.
Okay.
Period.
So, hypothetically.
Don't start. Where's my glove and my knife?
What? Hypothetically speaking, would you be livid if you were one of her friends?
I would be fucking livid.
Okay.
That's my French.
That's hypothetical.
Nah, that ain't hypothetically. That's for real, for real.
Oh, okay. Well,
I would be if I was. I'm sure friends were hurt. I mean, it's like you're reliving this story all over again. You're hearing it from the man who you know did it. And then he's sitting there being a coward and laughing about it, saying hypothetically. Okay, hypothetically. Yeah, hypothetically. Like, rage would immediately begin to brew in me. And I just don't know what that confession would have made me do at that point.
You cannot prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he did it.
Okay. Because he's hypothetically speaking, right? He's hypothetically putting himself in there that night. He's hypothetically taking the knife out of the car with the glove. He's hypothetically, right?
Charlie
okay.
took the knife.
Okay.
Well, hypothetically speaking,
all right.
He thinks Charlie took the knife.
So we see how Black feels and we see how I feel, and that's that. We're going to go ahead and end it there. I'm not going to give him any more room to speak on this matter.
But that's hypothetically, though.
All right, hypothetically. But we're going to go ahead and jump into a quick commercial break, guys, and we will be right back. You're listening to The Block with your girl, Stefani Love, on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolaRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, so love some Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolaRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
World, you're listening to VillaCoolaRadio.com. Tell your friends.
You don't know. What? Hold up.
All right, guys. So we're back. And I'm trying to see what this is. All right. We're 30 seconds from fucking Mars. Yes. All right, guys. So happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to you all that are commenting. Moni Mokahantis. Shout out to Rodney. Shout out to Cam King. Oh, Cam King is in the building. Oh, shit. We got a stripper in the house. All right, guys. So I want to talk about the pedestrian bridge that collapsed this week in Florida. Miami, to be exact. Miami is in Florida, right? Yeah.
No, it's in Vermont.
Oh, Vermont? Oh, okay.
Yes, it's in Florida. What the fuck?
All right. So the last I checked, at least 6 people have been pronounced dead in the pedestrian bridge collapse at the University of Miami. Thursday, the bridge collapsed near Florida International University in Miami-Dade County. The bridge's span was just installed this past Saturday in effort to boost safety on a busy street where an FIU student was fatally struck by a vehicle last year. It is unclear why the bridge collapsed, which was still under construction. It wasn't supposed to be open to pedestrians and cyclists until mid 2019. So they recently put it up this past Saturday, but it wasn't going to open up for the public until 2019. Well, according to a fact sheet about the bridge on the FIU website, it cost at least $14.2 million to build and was funded as part of a $19.4 million grant from the U.S. Department of Transportation. It was designed to withstand the strength of a Category 5 hurricane, and also it was said to be able to last for at least 100 years.
Wait. You're telling me
I'm telling
that
you
the bridge that collapsed on its own
after 4
was
days
built to withstand
a Category 5
hurricane?
You heard it right.
But it couldn't even withstand within itself.
You are exactly right.
Okay. All right.
You are exactly right. Those are the facts.
I've never heard you say that. Say it one more time.
It's going to floor you with the other facts that I do have. So you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, guys. So something told me to just keep going, dig deeper, because someone dropped the ball. To build a structure like this, I'm just like, you have to be very, very sure that it is put up right. Like, come on now. Something is wrong. Someone did not do their research, and whoever the company was that was hired. Well, there was a company hired to put up this bridge, and actually this company has put up several bridges around the world, from small to big to large to enormous. They have had their hand in creating a lot of these bridges that we even drive on here in Texas. Well, upon my research, I learned that this company actually has at least 4 lawsuits against them for collapsed bridges. There was a particular incident where a smaller structure fell on a man, so he has and he was seriously injured, so he has a lawsuit. There's other highways that have collapsed, and they are suing this same company. Well, guys, let me tell you, there is the I-35 West Bridge in Collin County was also built by this company. I will no longer drive on a highway in Collin County.
Wait, you go to Collin County?
Yeah, I do. Plano. Actually, my daughter's people live in Collin County. So before I travel on a bridge, and I'm going to come to y'all in the next couple of weeks I'm going to research on who actually has built a lot of the bridges that have went up in Texas, in Dallas, the DFW Metroplex in the last couple of years. As y'all have seen, the high expressway bridges that have went up really concern me, because I'm like, who authorized for a bridge to be built that damn high. Why do we need to drive up that damn high? That's ridiculous to me. I actually had drove on one for the first time last weekend with my kids, and when I say my legs shivered the whole way on that bridge, and even my kids were like, oh, wait a minute, mommy, we're scared. I'm just like, who is authorizing and who is okay with putting
with the high bridges?
That's just too high.
It gives you a good view.
Of what? Death? Of death? Like, you make
Dallas.
one little slip and your ass is gonna go tumbling down.
No, that's why they got the little cement wall right there.
You can't be drunk. You can't even.
You're not supposed to drive drunk anyway. She said you can't
I'm
be
just
drunk.
saying there could be
You're
one.
not supposed
What
to
if there is a drunk driver on that highway? What if there is a drunk driver on that highway and there's other people that? What if your car gets stalled on those high ass bridges and you're stuck up there? I can't do it.
Well,
I don't agree with
what
it.
you do is you get out the car and you walk a little way down and try to flag people down.
No.
That's what you do.
Definitely, I agree with you, James. James, you're so smart. Infrastructure is a serious problem in America today. That's why homes are exploding due to old gas pipes and systems. I agree 100%. I'm a little taken back of all the things that are kind of like just exploding, collapsing. There's just like a lot of things with infrastructure that are going wrong every week now.
They're trying to wipe y'all out.
And I'm just a little concerned. I'm like, damn, are we at the end of the world? Like, what is going on? Because
what it is, bro, it's the government trying to control the population.
Here you go, conspiracies and stuff. No, I just think it's. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what exactly is it that they're hiring people to do these type of jobs that are not really qualified to work in this capacity.
You know what I think it is? I think it's people trying to get stuff built quickly.
That's what I think too.
And not putting the correct safety measures in what they're doing. And with that being said, it's like, this company has done it a few times, getting sued a few times,
and they're still being built.
But that's where somebody's lacking, and whoever makes the decision on who is building this, because you got to do your research and you got to know, like, okay, how long has this structure been standing by this person? 4 lawsuits. Was it 4?
Yeah, at least 4 that I read on, and I'm sure it's more.
I wouldn't want you. Like, no,
I wouldn't want
who
that
else
company.
Can build this?
Yeah,
who else can build this?
No. And that's exactly right. And I'm sure that as the investigation goes on, more details will be brought out. I'm just afraid of what's gonna happen.
But it's supposed to. It was supposed to withstand a Category 5
hurricane. Yes. That's facts. Fact check. I fact checked it.
Well, apparently they didn't fact check it.
Apparently not. Apparently not. It's like they sold the cookie, but the cookie wasn't actually chocolate chip. It was actually peanut butter. And I do not like peanut butter.
What? Where did?
You didn't get the metaphor in it. You didn't. Did you get it? Yeah. It's like they sold you a chocolate chip. You got all the way home to eat your chocolate chip, only to learn that it was peanut butter. And you're allergic to peanut butter. What the fuck? Thank you.
Stefani Love. Let me tell you something. Me. Let me tell you something. You don't use that metaphor ever again.
It was a great metaphor.
No.
Cam King, you're smart. You're like one of the smartest people I know.
You better stop telling other people they smart like I'm not smart.
I got it.
Thank you. Did y'all get it?
Everybody got the metaphor. Everybody got the metaphor, but it was like a what the fuck moment.
No, it was an analogy. Was it even a metaphor? It was an analogy. I was trying to say it's like they sold them, and you wouldn't really know that you really don't know if that bridge would have been able to withstand a Category 5 hurricane until a Category 5 hurricane hit that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you sold me a dream, and the bitch didn't even last, 4 or 5 days. Like, it lasted 5 days, but not a Category 5 hurricane. So,
look,
sales. I just don't know about people in sales. But there we go. We're going to wrap that up. And
people in
be
sales
careful on the bridges. Learn what bridges you're traveling on and who built them. That's going to be your best bet.
Please do not go do research on who built the bridge that you got to drive on.
Oh, I am.
I'm
going to have a list of all the bridges in Dallas and what company built them and how many lawsuits coming next week.
Hey,
stay tuned.
Just drive fast.
So we are going to go ahead and jump into some love and sex.
Let's talk love and sex.
We're back, and I'm Black on the block. And we're gonna talk some love and sex. So, you know, I always go to the sex shit.
Always.
So I should probably talk some love today.
Mm-hmm. That's your best bet.
But because of who I am, I'm going to talk some sex shit. I want to talk about that. The reason I stopped you earlier when I said where.
I'm laughing at James.
I know you are. When I stopped you earlier when I said where is
That's
because.
exactly what love and sex. It ain't even love and sex. It love and sex.
That's my damn segment. Stop. I'm going to talk about different places to have sex.
Oh, shit.
And how it can spice up some shit. Now, never mind. There have been a few places that I've had sex, and it's been very exhilarating. It feels so much better because I am in a place to where I can get caught, or I'm in the public so somebody can see me.
Ooh, makes it more spicy.
You know, and or I'm on the balcony of a cruise ship getting it in with the moon out and the water.
Have you ever been on a cruise?
I've been on 2. I'm like a gold status. Don't play me. Don't play me. Going on another one next year. But yeah, like, so guys and girls, we didn't do the disclaimer, but we'll do it in a minute. Guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to spice some shit up, go do it somewhere that, like, go to the movies, like in your high school days, and, you know, just pretend you're in high school again and do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Go to a park in the backseat of a car. You know you got your house, but just go to the park in the backseat of the car and remember how it was when you couldn't take her to mama house, you couldn't take him to daddy house. You had to get it in how you get it in. You know what I'm saying? Do something. Go rent a hotel. And just, you know, let him, give him a key and just let him come in when he pleases, or give her a key and just tell her, meet me room number 100. No, room number 69. Room number 69.
Oh, Lord.
It's nice because you get to, like you were saying, do the I don't know you shit, but let me meet you, or the one night stand shit. You feel me?
Role play.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to role play because you coming in a cop outfit is just gonna piss me off.
No, that's role play though. When you knock on the door.
But don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't need. All I need you to come in and
be a real cop.
I need you to have a bonnet and a robe.
Oh hell no! Here you go.
With a thong on. Don't be completely naked because I need.
Knock at the door
I need a little bit of imagination.
With a thong and a bonnet on.
I mean, she can't. Okay. Well, that was that was your love and sex, and I hope I kept it a little classy today.
Let's talk love and sex.
All right. So we're going to go into this next video. Fire.
Yeah.
By the Crazy Act Absolute and Nate. Check us out. Or check them out.
You already know. You listening to The Block with your boy Black on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
It feels like fire, like fire. It's burning up just like fire. I got that fire, baby. Let it burn. I got that fire beat from K.I. Dallas, Texas representing what you suckers gotta say about it. I stay united with the A1G. Fort Worth, stand up, haters stay and you'll see. We stay away from police, you already know the story. Eyes open, mouth closed, make moves while y'all snoring. Y'all bore me with that mumble rap. Little kids probably thinking, man, what's wrong with that? Yo, I never trust a man who mumbles. He ain't a man of his word, and ain't no telling what his tongue do. He probably high off heroin or pills, drooling on himself until the truth gets spilled. Are you a snitch or a bitch that sucks dicks, that spits, confess? I can't get with that shit. You're fucking with some fire spitters. I have your head cut up 7 with the rhythm that deliver. That's right, yeah. The truth is on your fire. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn. Like fire, like fire. It's burning up just like fire. I got that fire, baby. Let it burn, let it burn.
1 flame, 2 flame, 3 flames, 4. Make way, fire marshal coming through the door. If you didn't come to party, what you come for? Got them bottles of Ciroc headed to the floor. I know you see me, Don't shade my way, my attitude at the door, can I have fun? I hate to burn a beat up like I'm Scion. Hair done fit fly, that's no lie. Shoes match, I'ma catch winkle right eye. Got an A on my chest, super sci-fi. Kill him dead, what I said, rock a bye-bye. Crazy act and they don't know how to act. Grip the mic and jumped on chaotic track. Feeling myself, I crept up from the back. Set it ablaze, turn the stage into a cul-de-sac.
The roof is on your fire. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn.
Like fire, like fire. It's burning up just like fire. Got that fire, baby.
Nate,
let it burn.
Legit. Call me Junior, got the fire like 400 degrees. They hate me so much right now like Khalees. Please, I ignore the he and she say, cause I don't have beef like Chick-fil-A. And you can say that drama for love and hip-hop. I be chillin' so hard I don't put on flip-flops. Kick rocks, state of thoughts, it's a lot on my mind. Why you sweating me like the kid is mine? It ain't no compromise, prime time Dion. They ain't come to see you, Otis. I feel like Leon. Tempting peons to step up their game. No role model, but could show you some things. Niggas is commode, I mean full of shit. Niggas is by sorta, call them trash man. Then call a fireman, cause what I got hot. About to burn some shit down, I feel like left out.
The roof is on your fire. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn.
Like fire, like fire. It's burning up just like fire. Got that fire, baby. Let it burn, let it burn.
Chaotic.
World, you're listening to VillaCoolerRadio.com. Tell your friends.
Hey guys, so we're back. Stefani Love and Blizzy Blacc, and that was Fire by Crazy Act, Absolute, and Nate. Shout out to them. That is actually fire. Right, Black? Are you here?
Oh, what? Oh.
All right, so listen, Black, I have a scenario for you, and I want to know your opinion because I know someone personally that is dealing with this. I told her I wouldn't put her actual story out there, but I'm going to throw you a scenario, and you as a man, I need your opinion. So listen, you and your girl, your wife, what have you, are throwing a house party, right? And you know, recently your girl has started working out. Okay, and you know that she has hired a personal trainer. You haven't met the personal trainer. Y'all haven't had too much conversation because you are the one who told her she needed to lose weight, right? So she just went out and was productive about it, and she hired a personal trainer. So y'all are getting ready to have a house party, and she mentions that she has invited her personal trainer. So when the personal trainer shows up, you are now aware that the personal trainer is a male. How do you feel about that? Are you okay with it? How would you feel at that moment, because you don't know, and
like,
you're just now learning, and he's fine. He's a beautiful chocolate man. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah, no.
I had to add that in there to get you.
I'm not okay with it.
You're not?
I'm not.
You would be mad?
I wouldn't be mad.
How would you act during the party?
I just wouldn't feel comfortable.
How would you act during the party?
Depending on how he acted. Like, if it was on some, like...
What if he's like, oh, baby, you're not baby.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Oh, you looking good. Like, this is his first time seeing her, outside of the workout outfit. So he's now seeing his results in some nice jeans, maybe even a skirt.
Yeah, say, bro.
He's like, goddamn, that's all me right there.
Stop touching her, bro.
That's all me. I did that, not you, but me.
Oh. Especially if he said it like that. See, I don't know how big nigga is. I'll fight any nigga. I don't care how big he is. And if he lose, I'm going to shoot him in his foot.
So are you going to wait to say something to your girl after the party, or are you going to pull her to the side and say, tonight is the last night?
Okay.
Fire that.
Giving you giving me this scenario, me personally, it wouldn't even got that far. I would have asked, actually, because I have an inquiring mind, so I like to ask shit. I'd have been like, so your personal trainer, like, what's she like, or what's he like, to see if she responds like.
So if she didn't tell you a man,
I was like, oh, so you got a man personal trainer? You couldn't go find Abby? Like, you had to go find Tyrone. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
It would be a no, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't. I can't say it wouldn't be a no, because that's just. I didn't want a man to deliver my daughter, but it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that is. It's like if she trains with a man, like, that's cool. That's cool. I don't know about inviting him to know.
Yeah, which one is it? You either okay
I
with
don't
it
know.
or
I'm not okay with it.
You're not okay with it.
I'm trying to be okay with it.
Okay, so you're not okay with it, but
it's like it's not okay to not be okay with it, but I'm not okay with it.
But she's already started working out with him. She's seeing great results.
Working out how?
Well, any type of, that was the question, like, is he touching on her? Well, I have never seen a personal trainer.
You better not tell me we did cardio today.
Whether it's a female or a male trainer, they are gonna have to touch.
No, you don't have to touch.
Yeah, because if she's trying to get ready to do squats and she's not positioned right, she could injure herself.
She's not positioned.
So he has to show her. He has to show her what position. So he has to get her in that position. Literally, he has to like bend her over a little. He has
to bend her. Are you serious?
I'm very serious. Yeah.
As soon as that nigga walked through the door, I'm slapping the shit out of his bitch ass.
Well,
as soon as he walked through the door.
But there's no refund, so she's
refund.
already paid him for the next 30
Don't
days.
nobody give a shit.
Oh, you just gonna throw money away like that?
Shit, no, I'm gonna throw the whole nigga away. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, you so insecure.
It ain't about being insecure.
You are.
She's
coming home to you. It's just personal training.
No, nigga. No, nigga.
He's just you're the one who told her she needed to lose weight.
No, well, I wouldn't tell her she needed to lose. Anyway, I told her she needed to lose weight. I didn't say go get a personal trainer, but she could have got on the Atkins diet. You could have cut out the gluten or something. I don't know. You can get the little white lady who does the home videos, Tabo. We can invest in a treadmill, something like. You ain't got to go get no swole ass, chocolatey ass nigga with some abs and motherfucking pecs and shit.
That would be like motivation
and then
for real.
Invite him to a fucking house party at my motherfucking house. No, it's not happening.
Well, I took a poll at work, and I asked women who do work out, who are, you know, they work out on the regular. It's a lifestyle for them. And I asked them, I said, do you prefer a male trainer or a female trainer? And a lot of women actually prefer a male trainer. Because the male trainer is said to know how exactly he would like for a woman's body to look.
Yeah,
so
because
he's
he's
more
looking at it.
Yeah, so he's more into making sure that that woman meets her goals, and it's actually more productive when you get a male trainer, and then a hot one at that. Like, everybody, just because you're in a relationship, you ain't blind. You can look, but you can't. Ooh.
You can't touch, but they gonna be touching you.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way around it. If you want me to lose weight, you're gonna deal with you
being touched on.
Yeah, or
him slapping you on the ass like
no,
nice
he ain't
glutes.
gonna. Now look, I'm sure the trainers know that they have to keep it professional. Right, because this is their job, so they're not going to be violating. They're gonna, it would be wrong of them to allow her to position herself in a workout that could potentially injure her. So he, as a personal trainer, he has to show her the right way to bend over in doggy style.
Like,
I'm
girl,
just saying.
just bend over.
So men, don't be insecure. Let your girl get the best results that she can get. I mean,
shit, with Jenna Michaels, with the black nigga from Tabo, she can do all day. So we can do the little, you get the little connect and shit, the little workout together.
Well, then when you told her she needed to lose weight, you should have had all that together.
I
so
mean,
when you presented her with, you need to lose weight, or better yet, join her. Because see, what gets me, we're finna go to a whole nother topic. When a man wants to say, oh, you need to lose weight, well, let me tell you about yourself, because you ain't too spiffy your damn self. It's some things that you can work out. I'm just saying.
Not me.
I'm just saying.
I'm good. I'm sexy.
So, hey, if you think your girl is supposed to be a team thing, the best thing probably would be is y'all work out together.
Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Work out. Ooh, abs, chest, stomach. Ooh. Too. I look good.
Keep telling yourself.
I don't need a personal trainer. I'm the person who trains myself.
Self-love is everything.
What? You better recognize.
I do.
Have you ever seen an 8-pack? No. I got 8 of them. 12 of them, actually.
Do you work out?
Not really, kinda though.
What do you do? What are your workouts? When you do work out, what do you work out? Not picking up a beer bottle, but what is your workout?
Sex.
Yeah.
That is a workout.
Sex has a lot to do with workout.
I be crunching my abs and shit. And then I be feeling it. But I smoke, so sometimes it be like, tired. But I keep going anyway. Now, work out the abs.
All right, so that's enough of that, guys. We're going to go ahead.
And it works out your glutes, too. And, like, depending on what position, it works out your legs, like your hamstring and your quads. And then if you're real nasty, you can work out your biceps and your triceps. I mean, I'm just saying.
All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and jump into a quick commercial break. We have to cut him off because he'll keep going. All right, so we'll be right back. Stay tuned, okay?
Yeah.
How about that?
You already know you listening to The Block with your boy Black on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free accessories aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolerRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some.
Hey, what's good, yo? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolerRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
You're listening to VillaCoolerRadio.com. Tell your friends.
I just dabbed on you, fam.
I thought you was gonna sock me.
Nah, man, I'm not a woman beater.
Domestic violence.
I wasn't hitting no woman.
That ain't what you said the other day. Like, actually, I got into it with a stud the other day.
No, I got into it with her, but not okay. So let me tell you the situation.
I think you go out looking to fight studs.
Let me tell you the situation. My dad was in the hospital, and he's still in the hospital. Okay. So
shout out to
everybody,
Dad. We're praying for
everybody
you.
Pray for him. Appreciate it. And I wasn't going. I was going through stuff in my mind, and two girls got into it, at the bar. One of them used to be lesbian, but. No.
Across the street.
I had to get away from the hospital for a second. Two girls got into it. One was a stud. One was a lesbian femme. And she walked by me and she checked me on some shit. And I'm like, hold up. Like, I understand you mad and shit because y'all getting into it, but bitch, don't touch me.
But what did you do?
I told her I'd whoop her ass.
No, what did you do for her? You had to do something for her to do you like that.
No, I literally did not do anything.
So you just standing there and she just decided.
No, I was walking by, like her and another girl had some words and they were trying to fight each other, and I was walking by to finish my drink, and she checked me, and like.
You probably looked it like you needed to be checked.
Well. She looked like she needed to be beat up. Beat it up. I said beat it up.
Beater. I do not agree.
Not a woman beater. But no, I just checked her back, like verbally. I was like, hey, I understand you mad, but you better watch who you coming with, because today is not the day. And then she was like, what? But then her friend was like, we're sorry. She didn't mean to do that. And she was like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, because I Donkey Kong punched both of y'all in the top of the head.
Oh, really?
One time.
You need rehab. You need anger management. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cut the domestic violence out. We do not promote domestic violence. Well, actually, we're not, because we're about to
go right back to it with the Rihanna thing.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Wow.
So go ahead. That was a good segue by me. Look at what I did.
All right. So Rihanna condemns Snapchat for ad making light of her domestic violence incident with none other, Chris Brown. Actually, just in this week, Snapchat has dropped $800 million after she responds to this ad. Well, the ad said it gave the listener or the people on Snapchats a choice. Would you rather slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown? And Rihanna felt some type of way with it, so she went on to Instagram, Snapchat, social media, and she immediately gave her opinion about it, saying that it was disrespectful, it was tasteless, and she could not believe, and she will no longer support Snapchat. Now, and just 2 weeks ago, Kylie Jenner also condemned Snapchat for the update that they recently did, and that she would no longer do it. And Snapchat actually dropped their percentage when she did that. So I don't know. What do you think's going on with Snapchat, Brad?
Brad?
I don't know why I said Brad.
What the hell? Are we on a news station?
You look like a Brad today.
Do we have the news background behind it? She said, "What do you think, Brad?" What in the fuck? Where did Brad come from?
I don't know.
I don't even feel comfortable talking anymore. Like,
we just gonna change it. I meant to say Black, but Brad came out instead.
How?
So, I don't know.
It's almost like when you get the wrong name called when you're having sex, ain't it?
Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, the super producer then spoke. You just called me a bad name.
Damn! Can you just talk?
I am talking, like literally. I'm talking.
Okay.
So yeah, Snapchat tripping. They tripping for real. Cause like, bro, first of all, beyond what they talking about, that update, I heard about it. Like I saw it on Facebook, and my shit hadn't updated. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll just turn my Wi-Fi off. Went back to Snapchat. It was updated.
I don't know too much about Snapchat.
It was ugly. That's where they lost me with that.
Okay.
Like I was already not using it, but they definitely lost me with that because I couldn't watch stories that I.
So you deleted the app off your phone?
No, I didn't delete it. I still have it in hopes that they revert back to the way they were.
I don't think they will. I think if they would, they would have did it.
They're making very bad business moves.
Yeah, and I think
they're losing a lot of money.
The end all of
Snapchat.
Yeah,
they about to be the new MySpace.
Yeah,
they about to be the new MySpace.
What are some other social media platforms that kind of
Black Planet?
Black Planet not around no more?
I mean, MySpace is still around too. Black Planet is still around, but they're not around. They're not being used.
They're not being
They're just still up.
They're not relevant.
Yeah.
They're not relevant. They could actually probably I think that they should just do what everybody else does, either merge with IG or merge with Facebook. But it seems like IG has kind of like taken the method of Snapchat, converted it into IG. So what really is the purpose of Snapchat? But I don't know. I don't know about Snapchat. I can't have Snapchat.
Bro.
So everybody ain't able to have Snapchat. And they just... Yeah, no.
My homeboy said Brad is a trainer's name.
Yeah, that must have been it or something. So I don't know.
Don't do that, Brad.
Hey,
the fuck
Brad.
You call me?
Brad, show me how to get down like that. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, but Snapchat is really tripping. They're really losing money, and I thought they merged with Facebook.
No.
I thought they did. So
I thought they did too when I start seeing the stories and all that stuff. But nah, I don't know. Mark Zuckerberg wanted to step in and help Snapchat.
Right, but to the Rihanna thing, that's actually so not funny. But because it's so not funny, it's funny as shit to me. Like,
no, it's not. That wasn't funny.
It's like on some shit like.
I do think
they're making light of the situation.
Well, what light? You're promoting domestic. What was the purpose in that ad? Would you rather slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown? You're just promoting
to intrigue people.
But why?
There are women.
When domestic violence.
When men and women voters.
Just this week, we seen a baseball player beating the shit out of his girlfriend. Now is not the appropriate time to broadcast an ad that portrays domestic violence, and then even making fun of a domestic violence incident.
Know what?
We're being sensitive.
Yes. You already know you're being very sensitive because what comedians do.
Do you not have any sensitive parts?
I do. I'm very sensitive.
Because everything is just
my
sensitive.
neck. I'm not Brad. Listen, what I'm saying is, people are sensitive.
Your name looks like you should be a Brad. I don't know. I don't know why I just looked at you and then
No,
that name
I do not look like a Brad. I look more like a
You don't look like an Avante.
Delonque or somebody, but I don't know. It just is a name I made up. But what I'm saying is, like, people are being sensitive because it's like comedians do this shit all the time. What they do is pick at what hurts. They pick at what hurts, and they yell out stereotypes that may not fit to everybody, but does fit to some people. So it makes it funny. It makes it funny, and that's what I feel like they were trying to do.
That was funny. So when you looked at it, you were like,
Okay, so and my homeboy got beat up by his girlfriend, and listen, and my homeboy got beat up by his girlfriend, and I hit him, and he say, "Oh, so you gonna beat me too?" I would think that's funny, because he got his ass whooped by his girlfriend, and now I'm whooping his ass. And so he gonna say, "You gonna beat me too?" Playing on the situation, making light of the situation.
I don't get it.
It's okay with me. Rihanna has every right to be offended. You know why? Because she was in the situation. But to me, I think it's fucking hilarious. Because which one would you pick?
Well, obviously,
which one would you pick?
$800 million worth of people didn't find it funny.
Well, it was more the update for me. So, which one would you pick? Would you either slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown?
I wouldn't. I'm not even.
Oh, you gonna hate my choice.
I don't even want to pick.
You want to hear my choice?
Yes.
I would slap Rihanna.
Okay.
And you know why? Because I'm smart. And instead of punching Chris Brown,
so you would slap
I would slap Rihanna.
Oh my!
But I would slap her while I'm.
You would never ever.
Yes, I slap shit out of Rihanna. What's my name?
These men on this
black. Some one black. Oh my goodness!
All right, so let's clear the air. James, you want to know who Brad is? I do know a Brad, but I don't know why that name. I don't know. I just looked at Black, and all of a sudden, I just called him Brad. So there's no particular reason. I don't know.
I can slap on the booty.
This is not Chippendales.
I should stop. I shouldn't do that. That's not okay.
Let's pray. Okay.
I wish.
Let's wrap it up, guys. We're gonna go.
See, now you make me rethink if you know about that threesome with Rihanna.
Oh, hell.
That you was telling me that if that was okay, or maybe it was Big Marcus that brought up the conversation on the other show. Now I'm rethinking shit because I just thought about that forehead and how. You hear me? And then she say, black. Fuck Brad. I'm not.
Brad is the personal trainer.
No.
Getting your girl right.
No, wait. I don't want to. What are we going to? What are we doing?
Brad, the trainer, knows of some muscles in some areas that you might not have quite figured out about your woman. He knows of some flexibility that she has that you might not quite have. So you can learn a couple of things from Brad, the trainer.
First of all, Brad don't even exist.
No.
Not to me. Not in my house. Not now. Not never.
That's what you think.
Brad. That's fucked up of you to say.
I'm sorry.
That's fucked
This is
up
the
of
Bloc.
you to say. You might have. Nah, you didn't hurt my feelings.
All right,
Fuck
come on,
you.
Cam. The super producer's giving us our cue. So we're going to go ahead and jump into
social media trolling.
Ain't nothing but a social media stalker.
Are you surfing or are you trolling? All right, so this week on social media trolling, I have nothing.
That's cool. because I was still thinking about talking about. Can we do another love and sex segment?
Okay, go ahead. Black.
All right. No, wait. We can talk about. We're supposed to talk about Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish. Okay, guys. So this is my girl. She's popping. There's two women in 2017 that kind of just like their come up was remarkable. Besides Cardi B, you had Tiffany Haddish. Haddish. I think it's Haddish.
It looked like radish with an H.
So Tiffany Haddish, there's
Jewish.
actually, I came across a topic where it was a couple of black women kind of getting on to Tiffany Haddish, saying that she's acting too black. Yes, you heard me correctly. They say that she's acting too black. They actually have referred to her as cooning. And some people cooning. And that some people like me have said no, she's just unapologetically black. That's, if I had to sum it up, that is my opinion about Tiffany Haddish. She's very entertaining. I love it. I'm a supporter of her. I actually believe that she is the next Kevin Hart. In the next couple of years, we're gonna see her filling and packing out a stadium of over 20,000 people, giving a stand-up show, and that's just what we need. We need laughter in our life, and for black women in general to be out there condemning this young lady who's coming up, who's not shaking her ass, who's not making sex tapes, it just takes me back a little bit. It makes me question how black women aren't really supportive of other black women who are actually doing positive things.
You know,
yes, Brad.
Stop fucking calling me Brad. And it's so true that black women more than likely hate on other black women.
I had this conversation. Not all black women.
I said more than likely. I didn't say all black women. I said more than likely. Okay. And it sucks because I've had a situation where a new person would come to work, and just because they look nice or they're one of the cuter ones, the other people are like, look at her. That. She thinks she this. She thinks she that. And it's like, bro, what are you talking about? She just working. She just came to work. Like, okay, she gets her weed fixed more than you. I mean, whatever. It's not, you know, it ain't shit. But
I get that.
I also feel like she's not, I wouldn't say being unapologetically black. I would say she's unapologetically being herself. However, just like me, you know, I don't change from when I'm in here, from when we outside, or, you know, I'm still the same person all the time.
Okay.
So that's how she is. She's just more in the limelight than I am.
I would rather her stay true to herself because if she was to have gotten in Hollywood and start acting like she just bougie, like, we wouldn't have accepted that. So it's like, you can't win for losing. Like, I would rather her be true to herself because I could relate to that more than I could relate to her being bougie because I'm not a bougie chick.
But at the same time, you got to think about this. If you have haters, you have fans.
She's doing something right.
That you're good.
Yeah,
you're good.
She met Oprah, unlike some of you women who's sitting back there talking about she acting too black. She ain't too black. Oprah done came and sat on Ellen's couch with Tiffany Haddish.
She done met Ellen and Oprah.
And Meryl, what's her name? Meryl Streep.
She jumped over, and they made that such a big deal. Talking about
she took off her shoes.
She hopped over the
hiked
thing.
Up her dress.
It was just like, hey, well, she had to get over it. It wasn't like it was a police barricade or somewhere she couldn't go. Yeah. She just wanted to see Meryl Streep, so she made a way.
And that's my thing. Like, Cardi B does the same thing. It may not be that she's a comedian, but she portrays a ghetto, behavior. Which, being ghetto to me, I don't know why we look at it as being so negative. That's our culture. That's it. We need to accept our culture. We need to, as Black people, should embrace our culture more than we allow other people to embrace it.
And that's because we think of shit like, oh, there's Meryl Streep. I want to meet her. I can step over that. That's no problem. But other people might think like, hey, there's a barrier there. I probably shouldn't go that way. Probably should go a different way. You know what I'm saying? So it's a cultural difference. But like, she embraces herself, like I said, and I'm actually happy that she embraces herself. She is who she is, and she doesn't change for anybody.
All right. And there you have it. Shout out to Tiffany. Can't wait to see what you have in 2018. If you haven't checked out Girls Trip, it's definitely a movie you should check out. The girl is hilarious. I love her. I'm rooting for you. I'm one of your biggest fans. You are my idol. I've been told that I'm funny, and I want to be just like you, Tiffany.
She says Beyonce is her idol too. She has a lot of idols.
Beyonce is my idol too.
So don't listen, Tiffany.
I'm gonna have y'all signing non-disclosure agreements to hang with Stefani Love.
Shit, I ain't signing shit.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
In 2 weeks, you'll be signing a non-disclosure agreement to sit next to me. All right, so that was the block. That was that.
Hey, I guess I'll be off the block in 2 weeks.
Jump into the video boss talk. Because I am a boss.
Actually, we're gonna switch it up. We just switched it up on you. Sorry about that. This is gonna be Ray Gifted Keys.
Man, don't be. Why you over here doing this extra stuff, switching stuff up on us? You didn't give us no hand signals or nothing. You just let my co-host just look crazy because you can't.
That's my bad.
Like, can you throw up some?
That's my bad.
He tried.
That's my bad.
I was watching him.
That's my bad.
Oh, I'm taking your side. You gonna take his side?
I tried.
Let them talk.
She was
Pipe down,
me.
Piper.
You wasn't watching me. Anyway, this is Ray Gifted Keys. She's out of Detroit. We'll give you the info after the video.
All right. You're listening to The Block with your girl Stefani Love on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Do you wanna be my girlfriend? She wanna be my next girlfriend. Ooh, she can't pretend about being one of my next girlfriends. Ooh, she can't pretend about being one of my next girlfriends. Ooh, she can't pretend about being one of my next girlfriends. Being one of my next girlfriends. Ooh, she wanna be all on my team. VIP, she know I'm buying. I told her it's not what it seems. Got her thinking it's a dream. She know what I came for. Smack her booty, watch her jiggle in slow-mo. We cruising in a photo. Best friend said meet him on the 10th floor. Cause he got plenty of bitches. 4 in the back, 2 in the front. We getting that chicken. This just the beginning. Cause I got options. Ain't no stopping. They like Ray Gifted King. You're all I need. She wanna be my next girlfriend. Ooh, she can't pretend about being one of my next girlfriends. Ooh, she can't pretend about being girlfriend.
Radio.com. Tell your friends.
All right. We are back, and as I always do, I'm Black, Stefani Love, and my boy Tay. Tay, come up to the mic. You gotta get closer, fam.
What up, though?
What's up? Like, introduce yourself to us.
I'm Tay Gunner.
Tay Gunner.
Co-CEO of Key Element Clothing Line.
Okay.
I manage Ray Gifted Keys. I manage 200 Flair. I'm from Detroit.
You from Detroit? Say car.
Car.
Okay.
Oh, that's some properties. Just like y'all say mall.
Well, you know.
It's all good. It's mall.
Mall.
Like all mall.
Mall. I say mall.
No, that's mall.
I say mall.
What are we saying?
Mall.
Mall?
Like, I'm about to go shop at the mall.
See,
and it's what?
Yeah, he say mall.
Mall.
You know what I'm saying?
It's mall.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's
I'm from
mall.
Detroit.
Mall.
You from Detroit?
No.
Hell nah, she from here. Scoot in, bro. You good. Don't be scared of the mic.
I ain't scared.
Tell us about that song that just played.
That's Ray Gifted Keys. Next girlfriend, Ray from Detroit too.
Oh, okay.
And she up and coming artist. She's been opening up for a lot of celebrities, such as Waka Flocka's mom, Dad.
Oh,
okay.
Dad.
She's
Shout out to Dad.
Cool with other artists about Jacquees and a couple other artists and stuff like that. She an internet sensation right now.
That's what's up. So, where can we find her? Where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Tay Gunner Key Element. You can find me on Instagram, Tay Gunner Beats. I'm also a part of a production team called the Aficionados. You'll be hearing about that too. Okay,
so before you tell me where we can find her, can you spell that out for us, just for the listeners who want to go check out your stuff?
TayGunNaKeyElement on Facebook, and Instagram is Tay Gunner, TayGunnaBeatz.
Got you. Because, you know, some people spell properly and some people, you know, spell in the slang way. Just like I say mall.
Mall.
Yeah, whatever.
Small.
What? It's small, guys.
Yeah,
it's mall.
It's mall.
So, Stephanie, what's up? What you got for me?
All right, so you're from Detroit, and how long have you been in Dallas?
I've been in Dallas back and forth for about a good 10 years.
All right, so what do you think about the Dallas music industry? What is your opinion?
I love it for the simple fact y'all accept new artists and new music here. Plus, everything y'all do is big on the entertainment level anyway. Down in Detroit, you got to rent a venue. I'm not speaking bad on my city at all. I'm just telling you what it is. But you may have a small stage or something like that. But out here, y'all got stages. Even at a kid's elementary event is big. I'm like, y'all got banners and all types of stuff like that. I'm like, man, we don't even do this at the crib.
Shout out to D-Town.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So
from D-Town to D-Town.
You did.
So, 2 questions.
What?
Did you watch the movie 8 Mile?
Yeah, I got friends in it.
Are you from 8 Mile?
No, I'm from 7 Mile.
Oh, so like, is that like, is it a mile away?
Yeah, it's actually a mile away.
For real?
Yeah.
I really didn't believe it. That's funny. No, but I just thought I would ask, you know. Now I'm stunned because I did not know that it was actually
if you ever take a trip down there, I
so why do they call it 7 Mile and 8 Mile? What?
Oh, we had number streets, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Some, you know, you have 5 Mile, 6 Mile, 7 Mile, 8 Mile, and that's where some of it stops, and then it turns into like Grand River, Finkel.
Gotcha. I've been there before, but I went to see like Motown's house
Exhibit. You
or
on the
whatever.
Boulevard.
Okay.
That's the Boulevard. You don't know where that's at anyway.
I don't.
Okay.
I do not know my way around Detroit.
As long as you visit, that was the key.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's one of the states that's marked off my list, so I'm good with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bucket list.
Well, I meant Michigan being the state, but yeah.
Hey, Black. Tay, tell us about Key Element real quick.
Hey, wait a minute.
We short on time, bro.
Well, I was getting there. That was my next question.
Calm
I'm helping
down
you
with
out.
your rant
I'm helping you
and
out,
let's
brother.
just go.
He's helping me out.
bro.
So,
Okay.
what he said.
So sensitive.
What did you say? Repeat that.
Key Element.
It's a family-owned clothing line, and it's mainly my younger cousins. He's like a year younger than me, but it's really dedicated to his parents. His father just passed away a little while ago from cancer, and my aunt's facing a little situation like that as well. In fact, when you get out of here, can you pray for her if you can?
Yes.
But other than that, the Key Element was really originally their last name, and which is still their last name. So I took that and stood and ran with the image and everything with my cousin. That's the artist. He's the artist. His name is Jonathan Key. He's the artist of Key Element. And plus, we have other images alongside the clothing brand. What's I gave you the wrong one?
Yeah.
You look kind of buff.
I turned into Brad real quick just by putting on the damn shirt. I feel swole in the hole.
Swole in the hole?
What? I feel like I'm about to beat up the niggas.
Dude, you cool with me.
I try to be. I was trying to promote your shit.
Yeah.
And I got here.
Hey, you the one that asked for that size.
I said extra large.
No, you said large.
I said extra large.
I seen you come in here with a large shirt on.
No, it was an extra large.
Yeah. All his shirts be large.
Look.
She said medium and extra large. It's all good though. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm gonna wear the shit out of it. I'm gonna be walking around. People gonna be like, "Hey, what's your name?" I'm gonna say Brad. My name is Brad.
Damn.
All day.
Yeah, but we did it. We just.
I like the shirt.
I appreciate it, man.
Looks nice.
I appreciate it. It's a lot more coming with. It's just the basic brand of it right now because we're relaunching it.
No, that's fine.
Well, y'all would have to be sure to give us, whenever y'all come out with a new design. Give us
actually, we moved the label down here, so
yeah.
It inspires me to become summertime fine. I'm about to go work out now.
You sure? You promise?
I promise.
Lies.
I'm gonna work out.
What is that blunt to mouth workout?
Beer to mouth. You know what? I'm gonna do 2 push-ups. I'm gonna do them.
Okay.
I guarantee you.
All right, guys. So this was
Tay Gunna.
And actually we feature, you didn't know, but you're gonna know now that you are, every week we do a Hustler of the Week, and we have you that title for the week, Tay Gunna, as our Hustler of the Week. So shout out to everything that you're doing. The Bloc definitely wants to support you.
I like that. We did a surprise Hustler of the Week.
Yeah.
That's gang.
So definitely we will post your stuff later up on our website and on our social media pages, listing you as our Hustler of the Week, and let our listeners and our viewers and our followers know a little bit more about you and be able to go to your pages and links and support you. And I definitely would like to get some more gear. I love t-shirts, so I definitely will rock them. So
I appreciate
don't forget about the Bloc, and we thank you for coming out and chilling with us for a couple of minutes. Okay.
Hey, wait. One, I don't know. I'm a ask with everybody. Can he sit? Can he just sit here for a second?
Yeah, we got his 4 minutes.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes.
Cool. Give them your information one more time. You ain't got to spell it again, I don't think. Maybe you should, but just give me information one more time.
I left out Ray Gifted Keys. Anyway, you can Google Ray Gifted Keys and she'll pop right up on the top of the list. So you don't even have to. It's Ray Gifted Keys, everything. So even the Instagrams and Facebooks. But mine is Tay Gunna Beats on Instagram. And the other one on Facebook is Tay Gunna Key Element. It's all tied in anyway.
Perfect.
Already. So we only got 4 minutes. Can we just play around for a bit? We can play around?
Yes, Brad.
Stop fucking calling me Brad. My name is Black from the Bloc.
I think you're a little better as a Brad. Might get you a little bit more ladies.
No, I don't need.
You don't need no ladies.
I don't need ladies.
No, girls in bonnets don't like Brads.
So what you don't need ladies? What you need, a thought? What you
No,
need?
no, sir.
He likes women that wear bonnets and t-shirts, dirty t-shirts, white
She trying to get me in trouble on the show.
Oh,
is
I'm
what
sorry.
she trying to do. She talking about I need ladies and stuff. I don't need ladies. I'm good. So ladies, don't be coming out here for Black. You know what I'm saying? Don't be coming for me. I'm good. Good.
Y'all wild.
But we gonna turn up. So we going to the Jeezy concert on Tuesday.
Okay.
We gonna turn the. I told her this was gonna be a turned up ass show. This has been a turned up ass show. Everybody in the motherfucking building has laughed and enjoyed themselves. And I know y'all done been laughing on anything you listening to us on, whether it be our app, whether it be, make sure you go download the app. We got app on Google Play, iTunes, Amazon. You know what I'm saying? You can check us out on YouTube at Villa Koola Radio. You can check us out on Facebook like y'all do. Make sure y'all start utilizing y'all cell devices and calling in, fam. We got you, fam, one day.
February 33rd is what you telling me.
No, that's not what I'm telling you. What I'm saying is I got
one
you.
in the back for you, fam.
Boom.
See, question being asked.
That is the day. One day, today is a day, which equals one day, and you getting it today. Ain't that some shit?
Jesus.
Ain't that some shit?
How many more minutes we got?
No,
How you put up with it?
She don't. She don't. She hates me. She hates me.
That's such a strong word.
You're such a strong woman.
Brad seems like he comes prepared. Black
does come prepared. Don't you see me? Every fucking time. I'm always prepared. What do you mean?
All right, guys. So that was the blog. We definitely thank y'all for tuning in this beautiful Saturday. Happy St. Patrick's Day again. Remember my 3 rules for you Black people that are attending the St. Patrick's Day festivals. Let me go over it again. Do not forget that you're Black and get out there and get pissy ass drunk, okay? Number 2, this is not the Mardi Gras parade, but it is the St. Patrick's Day parade. So don't be like Zeke last year and try to pull down bitches' t-shirts and expose their titties. You will not get any beads, and you have no beads to give out. And then last but not least, make sure you Uber. I'm a big advocate for safe driving, and don't get out there and park in front of the wrong house, and then when you walk back,
and don't drive drunk on the high ass freeways that might collapse.
Okay, they tell you to withstand a Category 5 hurricane.
Can you do my part?
Oh, okay. And that was the block, guys. We'll see you next week, and class is dismissed.
Yay.
That was fun.
You've been listening to The Block. If you miss any part of the show, you can catch us every weekday, or you can download the podcast on VillaCoolRadio.com. School is over, and we out.